All right. Hopefully, the stream's back for everyone. Some people might need to refresh. I'm not sure if Doc mentioned that, but we are back. What's up? Good to see everyone. Like Doc was saying, it's been a while since we've done these really big, in-depth, multiple days marathons. Hopefully, we'll start doing them regularly again. All right, so we're here. B1. Get some cool Shinkawa art in the mission log here. Oh, it's Raven. Nice. You get a little recap of what's going on, and if you press select, you can hide the text to really take a good look at that art, depending on where you are in the game. There's a bunch of different ones. All right. Guess that's the last big thing that happened with Raven Tank. Oh yeah, let me put the donation war back on screen. What was it at? I think it was 51 to save and 50 to kill. All right, we should be up to date with that. And I'll be able to see the donations coming in for dog and everything. So we'll be adding those. All right, we got the Nikita already, so it's actually time to go to B2. Ooh. Yeah, the viewer count does some weird stuff when you go offline and then immediately online again. Sometimes doubles for a second and then kind of adjusts itself. All right, let's take a look at Otacon. Otacon's thinking about which hentai to watch next. I remember having the strategy guide as a kid for MGS1, and I think this part specifically said that the wall's too thick for Otacon to hear the knocking. And you can see there's a pretty thick wall, much thicker than you usually see for other things. Or similar to the Decoy Octopus DARPA Chief wall in his cell, where you can also see him that way. You can hear us. Did we already do the call with... Nope. Okay. Second floor basement.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Who are you?
Just
What?
call me Deep Throat.
Did we do the call already?
Deep Throat.
Oh,
The
did dog
informant from the
die after the
Watergate
call?
scandal.
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby? Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
So this second part of the call here happens if you miss the call in the canyon before the tank, where he warns you about the mines. That's an optional call, so if you ignore it, or I guess if dog died and got to continue so it didn't register, he must have not picked up the second time. So you also get that follow-up here where Snake asks who it is again. Let me see if we can still ask Mei Ling who Deep Throat is.
Mei Ling.
Yeah.
How can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat. We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Can you tell me where he called from?
I'm sorry, the signal is too weak to locate its source. But I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base. Be
You get a
careful,
couple
Snake.
different versions of this call. You can call Campbell and then he will switch over to Mei Ling, or you can call Mei Ling directly. Then Snake should be asking everybody. I think we got this call
Master,
earlier.
Does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep
What?
Throat?
You mean my search
What?
history?
You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base.
Yes,
I have no idea who that could be.
I see.
Also ask Meryl. I think.
Deep Throat? No, I don't know anyone who calls himself that.
I see.
I wouldn't know a thing about Deep
I wonder
Throat.
why he's trying to help you.
I have no idea.
A trap?
Could be, but for the time being, I'll have to trust him.
Yeah, I guess Dog was trying to get the scenes with the tank there and must have not picked up the second time. That's why I'd like to go back and get a
For the time
checkpoint
being, let's trust what
on
Deep Throat
the
told us.
level 5
Use a
door over there.
remote-controlled
With the
missile to
lasers.
destroy the switchboard in the
I guess
northwest
it's level 2 on the
section
way in.
of the Warhead Storage Building's second floor basement. Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
Any more Wars of Wisdom on the Nikita, for example? The less you maneuver a remote control missile, the faster it will fly. Does Liquid know about Grey Fox? Yeah, he must have known who he was, but he doesn't specifically know that he's a ninja. At least going by what the conversation in the torture room, what he says in that conversation. Whoever he is some kind of lunatic. He doesn't know that it's Grey Fox at that point. He just knows that there's a ninja going around killing people. And they talk about him during the torture. Whoever he is some kind of lunatic. But then I guess later when they're fighting, during the Rex fight, he knows who he is because he says, "Impressive. You really are worthy of the name Fox." And he knows it's him by that point. Maybe because he opens up his mask or something. Let's get the call about these holes here. Hey, what's up, Salami? Bad humans. How to hole in the wall. Deep Throat?
Meryl, what are these holes in the wall for?
That's an air cleaner for blowing tiny particles of
For
dust on
blowing,
people's
you
bodies
say?
before they enter the lab.
It's funny that there's a Deep Throat call and then the holes in the wall here for blowing. Kojima does it again. Let's get a checkpoint here so we don't have to do all this nonsense again. Because we're going to die a couple times to look at some of the animations here. Earlier I saw you guys were talking about the secret frequencies in MGS Integral. Kind of like an expanded version of MGS1 for Japan. That version has frequency 140.07. That is a staff frequency, which is staff commentary in each area. Basically, it's text only, and unfortunately, it's Japanese only. Until very recently, most of the stuff wasn't translated properly. But one of the things that they mention here that they want you to look at is the different animations for dying on the floor and dying to the gas, getting electrocuted with the box on. Oh, a little bit of health left. If we die to this, it's not quite like MGS2 where the box catches on fire, but you can see inside the box there. the legs sticking out and the black void underneath the box that you're not really supposed to see. But it's really cool, actually. They specifically ask you to see what the death animation looks like with the box on here, so that you can kind of see something a little wonky, or maybe you're not really supposed to see. It's also interesting to me how the electrocution does damage gradually over time. You can see your health bar go down during the whole animation. Really reminiscent of the way the torture works later on the torture bed with the electrocution. It's the same thing. MGS2 is different, just one big chunk of health that gets taken away when the animation's over. Let's see the animation to die to the gas also here. It takes a while. Did Dog do the calls about the gas in the first floor? Probably not. I don't remember seeing those. They're actually pretty interesting calls. You get some lore about the sneaking suit, some details about how the gas works and what it is exactly. But the trick with those calls is they only work during an alert phase. So you're always going to have that alert music in the background to do those calls. Well, we'll have to go back there, so especially with the gas mask. They tell you need the gas mask. Oh shit, I didn't put on the box. We just got the regular animation. Alright. Gotta do it with the box. I think, yeah, Snake falls on his side like that, and with the box on. New DARPA chief and impression. Cool. Also, the O2 gauge goes down much slower here than it does on the first floor when you get an alert. You're really not supposed to deal with the gas there unless you mess up, but here you have no choice, so it's much more forgiving. Oh, why me? Like that. He was doing that. Nice. Wonder if we say in first person. It is probably not. It'll probably kick me out of first person. But I think it's kind of cute that the developers want you to tinker with all the different combination of things you can see here, even when you're not really supposed to. Yeah. Box on its side. Nice. Alright, let's just stop fucking around here. Instead, these days, it's play the game as intended, or you're playing it wrong. Let's destroy this thing. Just enough for the Nikita shot? Nah. We could fit 2 or 3 Nikita shots in there. Maybe they expect you to be a little bit slower than that. Let me pick up the FAMAS. Nope. If you don't pick up the FAMAS in the armory, it'll be here. On lower difficulties, there's also a ration in that corner.
That is a FAMAS. It is a bullpup style assault rifle. It is durable and easy to use. Very resistant to overheating. It is a reliable weapon with smooth action. It can fire up to 1,000 rounds per minute. On full auto, you will empty a 25-round magazine in a few seconds.
Get gas mask here as well. And then an optional item that's nice to have. That will slow down the O2 consumption quite a bit. You can make it back here in time. Also get this cool breathing effect if you look in first person. Little Sneak's wearing the gas mask. And of course, it restricts your vision quite a bit. Nastasha mentions that, I think.
You got a gas mask. Good. That is a double eyepiece type. Be careful. Unlike the transparent shield type, it will restrict your field of vision. It is equipped with a voice emitter, so do not worry about not being heard. The outside is made of reinforced plastic, and the inside is made from an acetate weave. Also, the eyepieces are specially treated, so they won't fog up. You will be able to stay in a gas-filled area for a long time with that mask. Use it wisely.
Alright. Let's go take a look at the door now that we have the gas mask. We can hang around a little bit more. There's a little something on the door to Otacun's lab. Let's destroy this camera. It says Hal's Labo. Keep out. This is a sick shot, which they thought was so cool they would put on the back of the CD case, I believe. The gas mask, the FAMAS, the door with the writing, the gas-filled area. If we look at the manual, which also has the front and back of the disc. Where is it? There it is. Not sure if Dog looked at this for Meryl's frequency. Of course, we can also see Meryl's frequency there, but it's quite interesting how the different versions and different regions of this change to make it look more action-packed and cool. In the American version, you have all these screenshots of cool things, the tank, the ninja, the gas area, the PSG-1 with the thermals, all this action-packed goodness for the American market. Yeah, the Japanese version's not like this. Yeah. And then, yeah, Meryl's frequency. Alright. So this is canon. You're supposed to do this. And the reason it says Hal's Labo keep out is because originally Otacon was going to be a little bit more, for lack of a better term, he was going to be a little bit more of a little shit about his research. He was, he cares more about anime and cool robots, and he wanted to just make a cool robot, not really caring about whether it would bring destruction, not really realizing the weight of his actions, the consequences of his actions. He was gonna be a little bit more numb to that. He didn't really care much originally. So this is something you'd see on maybe a little spoiled, annoying kid's room, and it would be like, keep out of my room, like that. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like Matnar or Jimmy in Ghost Babel. It didn't quite turn out that way. Otacon does regret what he does once he realizes. He does start crying over it. He does start kind of feeling bad for it. But originally, he was much more of a little shit about it. So this door with this message on it is a little remaining thing from that kind of... And then the way that people kind of ended up liking Otacon, or sympathizing with Otacon, or seeing him more as a victim instead of somebody who doesn't really care, is why they gave him that dark past in MGS2. That's why they gave him a fucked up family history in MGS2, because people liked him too much and wanted, so yeah, let's give him some really fucked up family history in MGS2 to make him, again, a little bit more darker as a character. Yeah, kind of the image of a NEET. Yeah, how he refers to himself as an otaku. Yeah, that's it's really frowned upon, especially back in the day when the game was being written. It's really frowned upon usually in Japan, where it was back in the day much more than it is today. So that's why you have all that stuff on the door there. It's pretty cool. Now, we don't get to see who did this. We'll go over the little details in the room here. Hey, Speckops Fox. Good to see you. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, the window and the door, pretty cool.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
And now we'll start hearing something that sounds a little bit like gibberish, maybe. But it's hard to make out because it's echoing and repeating and overlapping. But
It's a ghost.
these are already the Japanese train stops. And I forget what the line is called. Maybe Dim remembers? all these are... This ninja has 2 chants, actually. This one where he's chanting the Japanese training stations. And the next one during the fight is the components of DNA. Is it the Yamanote line? Oh, okay. I forgot what that was called. That was intimately familiar to Kojima going to work and stuff like that. He talks about it in his book. How he put some of these names in there because of that. Oh shoot, I forgot to do the call with Meryl. Now that we've seen the ninja, it probably won't work. It changes. The story flags and the calls change after you go around the corner here because you've seen Ninja now that he left. Before that, there would be a call where Snake asks Meryl if she did this, but it's already gone now because we've seen the Ninja.
Hurry!
Yeah.
Dr. Emmerich is in danger.
It's a little bit silly, but Meryl did say that she wanted more practice at killing. Well, not directly, but she said I got to get my hands dirty. And they talk about how killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. Like most things, really. What doesn't get easier the more you do it. So yeah, for a second, Snake asks if she did all this, but he didn't really think so. Yeah, because Snake doesn't see the ninja until you're around the corner here. Also, earlier we couldn't use Nikita either because for story reasons, the ninja emits this electrical interference field. Hey, Blue Sea Moose with a 23. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back with these marathons. But yeah, before you see the ninja, you can't use the Nikita here because, you know, he emits electrical interference with all his electrical stuff in his suit. But of course, the real reason is that they don't want you to guide the Nikita around the corner and see something you're not supposed to see there. Dog doesn't pick up the thermals, huh? God damn it. There's a cool detail here also with the thermals. If you had the thermals equipped, all these dead guys, they don't have heat signatures except for these 2 here. The one that we just saw die in front of Snake, this guy was moving not too long ago. And this guy who just got impaled by the ninja, he is actually still alive. He's still breathing there, barely. If you go through an area change, whether you go back or fight the ninja and come back here, this guy will be dead after. Now, you can't finish him off. He doesn't have like a hitbox. You can't hit him with anything. But he will be dead after an area change. Yep. Pretty brutal, actually. And then you have all these other details in this area. Each one of these dead bodies has a couple unique camera angles. You can see that guy's foot here twitching in front of the other guy here. And he has a couple camera angles here. That's a pretty cool one. If we crouch just right next to some of these guys, they all have at least a couple camera angles to them. Very cinematic. Oh, you can see him move there too. The blood on the ceiling, the light that went out. I can't quite see it from there, but one of the lights went out. Blood on the ceiling, blood on the walls, the dents in the walls, the bullet holes, the bodies, the camera angles. This guy with the only other SOCOM in the game. Be kind of cool if we saw more of them, but I guess they can also have the SOCOM issued as genome soldiers. His ribcage split open. Pretty cool. Pretty disturbing too. Stop to think about it for a second. You have this invisible, super fast and deadly force that could... I remember as a kid feeling like very scared of the ninja because think about it, he's invisible, he's super fast, so he can slash your ass open immediately. Like at any second in the game, you could be taking a step and the ninja could be there to kill you. It was quite a disturbing thought to have. Like anywhere you don't really feel like you're alone. The ninja could be there, invisible, fast, and yeah, kill you with a sword immediately after the scene. Yeah, I forgot to mention the real reason that only these two guys render and have the heat signature to them is because these two guys were actually moving. They were being rendered in real time. Yeah, this guy died in front of Snake. That guy's still moving. All the other guys are already dead here, and they're kind of like part of the background. So they're not rendered in real time because MGS1 has a limit of 4 guards mostly. Most areas have 3, some areas have 4. Sometimes you can see up to 4 guards, but usually it's 3. You would not be able to render all these guards usually. So it's only the 2 that move, and all the others are kind of part of the background. But they blend in pretty smoothly. And Moldy Toblerone, thank you for 86 months. Ninja also destroyed the control panel for the door here, which is a good thing because it's a level 4 door and we only have a level 3 card at this point. So if it weren't for the ninja destroying the door, we couldn't even go and see Otacon. Is that how it works? Can you just destroy the control panel to open the door? It's pretty cool to see the full model of the FAMAS here, including the thing that Snake notices on Meryl's, the safety. The little knob in front of the trigger, that's the safety, and it's pretty crazy that the wobbly PS1 textures here. The pixelated model of the FAMAS has the safety on it, when other models later in the series of the FAMAS don't. The MGS1 model is more detailed. Yeah, this poor bastard. We have a grenade. But now, like I was saying, he doesn't have a hitbox or anything. He doesn't care.
The ninja.
What?
That stealth camouflage.
It defaults to Naomi in that call.
Emmerich's in danger. Hurry.
Just so she can have a startled reaction to Snake saying to Ninja. It opens on Naomi. Very unusual.
Snake, hurry.
Okay.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
Of course, yeah. Same thing. Soldier, gamer, close enough. One of the calls that comes back later for the boss in MGS3 says the same thing. Okay, let's go fight the ninja.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Of course, if we just start shooting him, we'll block everything. Not too many calls about it, though.
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound.
Now I've Cloud.
Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The Genome soldiers under his command are next-generation special forces. Foxhound is intended to be a small number of highly elite, hand-picked soldiers.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not?
That's what I'd like to know. Naomi, you really don't have any idea?
Maybe I should ask you the same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
Pretty sure the gayest line is in the date with Kaz, Peace Walker. Maybe we were meant for each other. Nice pecs. Take me to heaven, Snake. I'm pretty sure it's one of those. Where else would it be?
Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke you.
Hey, Blue Sea Moves with the $20. Thank you. Man shoulders are cannon. Save Meryl. Oh yeah. Oh, he said MGS1. I thought he said MGS. Okay. Thought he meant like in the series. Maybe we should take a trip to Jupiter. Maybe that one. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't see the other one in there. I thought he meant the series.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
That's the closest thing to a device we get for it.
Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke you.
Ninja? I've never heard of any member of Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to do something about him if you want to save Dr. Emmerich.
Look at him move.
Look at him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton? You mean like prosthetic arms and legs?
No. Prosthetics are intended to replace original body parts. That ninja's exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
So he's half machine, huh?
I heard rumors about the experiments, but I had no idea that such a creature really existed.
That blew my mind the first time I heard it. Cyborg is cybernetic organism. Oh.
Look at him move.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the calls. If we keep...
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
If we keep using weapons here for a bit, he'll start talking shit. He has a couple lines. Calls you pathetic. Oh shoot. Oh wait, he needs to see the gun equipped probably. Remember that trailer where they would show the ninja running in circles and Snake shooting? There we go. Can, however, depend on chaff grenades. Because he's half machine, like Nastasha was saying. The chaff grenades actually work on him. Problem? Come on. Move to phase 2.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Even when he tells you to put your gun away, it's still beneficial to have a gun equipped because see how he kind of started running around there when he noticed it. It's a good way to interrupt his attack. If he notices you have a gun, he will interrupt what he's doing and start running around. But then if you let him get close again after that, he will use a sword, and that hurts a lot. It's also a good way to stop him in his tracks. And if you do it really close, he will also block your punches. If it's too early after a bullet deflecting animation, he will also deflect your punches. Nice. Mr. Simo, thank you for the 27 months resub. Then you just wait a second and we'll oof. Okay, stop fucking around. Other than that, you really want to stay on him, follow him around, avoid this aerial attack, and oof. Oof. You want to attack him before he can attack you. Usually. Just following him around when he jumps around. Oh, he's calling me pathetic again. Oh, I thought he was going to attack there again. Come on, get in the rhythm here. Oh, he didn't jump around. Yes, it is I, 3Dog. Tunes and balls. Or something. Okay, instead of running up to him there, we'll wait. Because he doesn't wait a whole lot of time on extreme. And if you crouch, he'll do this jump attack. If you just run up to him or stand up, he'll do a different attack. But this one's much easier to avoid. Oh, he's all the way there again. Thought it was Nando's for dog.
I've been waiting for this pain.
Okay, now that he's slowly walking around, we can mess around with Otacon a little bit. If you knock on the locker here, you can hear him freak out. Teleport. Flipping around. He's too cool to get flipped by Snake. He always lands on his feet. Unless you use a chef grenade or something. There are some people who swear Dog and I sound the same. I honestly don't understand how that can work, but... So many people through the years say we sound the same. Like, what? I know, it's kind of insane. I'm wondering if those people are just maybe watching. I don't know. I don't know how that could happen. I honestly don't know how that could happen. Maybe they're watching too much of one thing and they get used to it. I don't know. Popcorn Rocks with the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you for your resub. Let's destroy some of this stuff here for fun. The glass panels you can run through. And then I guess we'll finish him off. We'll take a look at all the little things in this room.
That's good, Snake. Hurt me more.
Double teleport. And now he'll start doing his other chant. Instead of chanting out the Japanese train stations, now he has his other creepy chant where it's the nucleotides, I think they're called, the components of DNA. If you listen carefully. Adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. Yeah, which also spells ATGC, like Armstead Corporation. AT Corp, as they call it, AT Corp Corporation. Baker's ATGC. Very much in theme with the central focus of the game on genes and genetic legacy, genetic predisposition, not being tied to your genetic fate. Okay.
I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Armstech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Got some police knots footage there. I'm not sure if you know, Samurai Bot, that there's actual Son of the Enders footage instead in this part for Twin Snakes. But let's not talk about Twin Snakes, please. And of course, we have the poster here with Kojima's ghost in it. Now that we have card 4, we can mess around with the camera a little bit. Because card 4 doesn't really have much of a story purpose. Because we can immediately go back and meet Meryl and get card 5. Card 4 doesn't really unlock anything here. Since we can already go through the door here that's broken. It's a Shadow Cloud. That shot of the nuclear explosion that you see from like the aerial view during that cutscene there, I'd have to do a little bit more research about it, but I'm fairly certain, just putting some things together, that that's probably footage of the Bravo shot. The nuclear test on Bikini Atoll, what they talk about in MGS3, that same, there's a screenshot of that explosion also in the intro on MGS3 and Snake Eater. How MGS3 has all these callbacks to MGS1, how they say the big boss was exposed. In that shot, he was exposed to nuclear radiation. Yeah, that's kind of one of the connections he has with the boss that drew her to him. They have that call with paramedic about it. I'm pretty sure that's footage of the Bravo shot there. But yeah, I tried looking at it. It's kind of hard to find confirmation. And of course, we have the PS1 here. A little rough, but it's PS1 with is it a white controller with a gray console, or is it supposed to be like one of those black development kit PS1s with a gray controller? It's kind of unclear here, but what's with people saying it looks like a Sega Saturn? Come on. Oh my god, people always say it's a Sega Saturn. Yeah, okay. I hate you all. It's clearly a PS1. But whatever. And then Otacon talking about how he will get ammo and rations for you if you ask him. That was another feature that they talk about in the developer frequencies here for Integral. It was supposed to be a secret room or secret area that you would access through one of the desks, crawling under a desk here. Maybe a vent, maybe a secret room, secret crawl space or something. That was the original idea. It didn't make it into the game ultimately, but that's what he was talking about there. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll give them to you. And he would leave you supplies in this secret crawl space, which is where he stashes his weeb shit, basically, his anime, whatever. It would have been through crawling under one of these desks here. Alright, let's do some calls here.
Otacon said that now it's possible to design and test new types of nuclear weapons in a virtual simulation without ever exploding a nuclear device. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. Since the establishment of DART and NEEF early in the 21st century, there has been a wealth of data concerning nuclear fission and fusion. There is also much data accumulated from the nuclear tests conducted over the last 4 decades. With the processing speed of today's supercomputers, they can design a new nuclear weapon through virtual reality computer simulations. In order to collect data for the simulation experiments, they are doing subcritical tests underground. Those are experiments in which they detonate high explosives in proximity to plutonium without setting off a critical chain reaction. They then measure the effect that the shockwave has on the plutonium. By measuring the particles which fly off the surface of the plutonium, they can learn the mass, speed, and distribution of the plutonium particles. The politicians insist that whether it is above ground or below ground, a nuclear test which does not cause a nuclear explosion is not a nuclear test, and therefore does not violate the CTBT. A lot of people do not agree with that interpretation. The first subcritical test was performed on July 2nd, 1997, at the Nevada Nuclear Testing Facility. After that, subcritical testing became extremely common, not only in America, but in Russia countries too. They say that the reason for the tests is to ensure the safety and reliability of the existing nuclear stockpile, but that is nothing more than a flimsy cover story. In reality, the danger of a nuclear weapon exploding accidentally decreases over time. It is clear that the real reason for these tests is to aid in the development of new types of nuclear weapons. Even the government admits that the data collected from those tests is used in virtual reality simulation tests. That is amazing. Dr. Emmerich's father participated in the Manhattan Project? That was the secret World War II project responsible for the creation of the first atomic bomb. It had a huge budget, something like $2 billion. They brought in 120,000 of the best and brightest scientists and engineers to work on it. And we all know how that story ended. In July of 1945, they exploded the first nuclear device at Trinity, followed shortly after by Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Trinity. The world was changed forever that day. Scientists and researchers could no longer pretend that their hands were clean of blood. Afterwards, the leader of the Manhattan Project, J. Robert Oppenheimer, said, "The physicists have known sin, and this is a knowledge which they cannot lose."
Thank you, Phantom Pain of my left nut. Very important information. Luke is Bond. Thank you for the 39 months.
When Dr. Emmerich designed a new Metal Gear prototype, he thought he was creating a mobile TMD system. He is a very naive man. TMD stands for Theater Missile Defense. They represent a shift in defense priorities from dealing with the threat of ICBMs from the former Soviet Union to dealing with small-scale regional conflicts in the Third World. Current TMD systems work by a combination of THAADs, Theater High Altitude Air Defense, which intercept missiles outside of the atmosphere, and Patriot-type missiles, which intercept missiles within the atmosphere. Dr. Emmerich was planning on them using Metal Gear as a low-atmosphere, mobile missile interceptor unit.
Patriot type, you say?
There are many in Russia, as well as America, who are opposed to TMD systems because they say that it undermines the spirit of the ABM, the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty. And there are also those who say that the ABM Treaty is a dinosaur left over from the Cold War. They argue that the strategy of MAD should be maintained by limiting missile defense systems. There was a big debate over it, but ultimately, under pressure from the defense industry, who was looking to expand into new markets, TMD systems were accepted as an integral part of a modern military arsenal. The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning of this century. It was made only to temporarily store the
She's
nuclear
doing her
warheads.
these
Why?
calls
If they
now.
wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just
Did Dog do
dismantle
these
them
already,
right away?
maybe?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle a warhead, you still have nuclear materials that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the same time pushing START 2.
So you're telling me that this base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with START 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now. But with all the dismantled nuclear weapons and waste around, the threat of nuclear terrorism has increased tremendously.
It's ironic, isn't it?
Did you maybe get bit by a Brazilian wandering spider? Any fights with the fear lately? But yeah, Nastasha has a lot of stuff to say about the stuff Otacon talks about, but now she's going into her default calls where she has nothing else to talk about.
After the START II Accord was signed on January 3rd, 1993, Russia and the US reduced their strategic nuclear warheads to between 3,000 and 3,500
These are not
warheads
story-specific calls.
They completely dismantled all of the ICBMs which contained MIRVs. As a result of that, there are over 15,000 dismantled nuclear warheads waiting to be disposed of.
It's possible the dog is on these already. Unfortunately, they repeat, so I don't know.
The warheads are supposed to be dismantled at Pantex or some other dismantling facility, but there are limits to how many warheads they can process. We just do not have the capabilities to dismantle all the warheads that are out there. Over 200 tons of plutonium and over 1,000 tons of high-grade uranium have been removed from nuclear weapons so far. And on top of that, nuclear reactors all over the world continue to produce and leak spent nuclear fuel. According to one estimate, as of the year 2005, America alone was storing over 50,000 tons of nuclear material. There is no room left in our nuclear material storage sites. That is why we need nuclear weapon disposal facilities.
Bit weird if she says as the year 2005, because that is current year in the game. That's when the game takes place.
In order to collect data for the
Okay, she's repeating stuff now.
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
Don't worry, we got 21 bucks to save Meryl.
Didn't Meryl say that she's somewhere close by? Why don't you start by searching in that building?
In war, a split second can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
Okay, let's go get the camera. Maybe also get the thermals. This dog doesn't like to get them the first time there. I always like to get the thermals to show the detail with the two guys here. Oh yeah, the guy we were talking about that was still alive. Now he's dead. He's no longer breathing. RIP. Yeah, the thermals are nice because you can show that detail here and to help with Mantis, and perhaps more importantly, getting the thermals also lets the body armor spawn here. You can get it quite a bit earlier. It's pretty useful that way. That's after the torture anyway. Okay, before we go visit Meryl, we'll do some camera shenanigans. Take a look at Kojima's ghost. Let me try to get a ration from one of these guys. Nope, ammo. Grab him. Nothing. Damn. Everybody loves backtracking, so we're adding some more backtracking. Now that we're back here, I believe the tank is gone. And there's a lot more cameras. There's gun cameras. There's... Oh, shit. The tank's gone. There's more cameras around. There's also a lot more claymores, which we can't see. The mine detector specifically says cannot be used in hard or extreme mode because it depends on the radar and we don't have that. It's actually quite interesting. It's one of the items, maybe the only item, that has a description that changes depending on the difficulty level. So the mine detector is just completely useless. Let's get Claymore. We'll do the call.
Those are claymore mines. Unlike other mines, which are planted underground, claymores are set up above ground and are designed to produce maximum damage in a wide fan-shaped area. When they go off, they spray 700 1.2 millimeter steel pellets in a 60-degree pattern, much like an oversized shotgun. Traditionally, claymores use a tripwire to set them off, but those claymores are a new type. They are camouflaged using the new stealth technology and are equipped with sophisticated motion detectors.
Timer for the marathon? Well, Dog did not start off with the timer. I wonder if he lost the little timer script I gave him some time ago. So I did not put up the timer either. I mean, I could. We just have to measure back from however long it was, Dog's segment plus this. But yeah, I don't think Dog has a functional timer thingy. I haven't seen him use it in ages. But yeah, overall it's gonna be... oh wait. My brain was going to get the PSG-1 already here. No. We want to get the camera. It's too early for the PSG-1. Level 5 door. I could do the timer and we could maybe I'll try to give it to Dog, but I don't know. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain to get him to do technical stuff in OBS, honestly. Oh shoot, I need a C4. Okay. And Dog didn't destroy that wall. Start over again. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe don't just run there. Also, that was the wrong door. A bit of an unusual... unusual activity here with going at this door. You get C4. Yeah, you normally wouldn't really have to do that. Maybe another chance at a ration here. Nope. Okay. Those stingers also work to destroy the walls here, but it's also too early for that. Okay, so there's a level 6 door there that has like stun grenades and stinger ammo. The level 4 door has a camera. Actually, let me go that way. So we can get behind this guy. Come on, give me a ration. Damn, I keep getting ammo. Maybe we'll try the other guy too. On extreme difficulty, the only way you can get rations is to kill someone for them. None of the regular rations are around. But one exception. The one exception being during the Raven fight. Holy shit. There's one ration during the Raven fight, but it's up on a container. He has to shoot it down. for you to get it. Yeah, getting some pretty bad luck here with these drops. Soldier loot boxes. Why did I go to B1? I don't know. Actually, since we're here, let me show one of the things I was talking about not too long ago. If we try to climb back up into the vent here, there's a little scene where they seal it off. You can hear the soldiers talk about how they're about to seal off the vents to spray for rats. And that's it. That's what you're seeing here. If you come here after the self fight, it will be sealed off. Probably because they don't want you going back in to there where Snake removed the grate to get into the cell from there. You'll probably have some weird shenanigans. Maybe you get stuck or something. So they don't want you going back in there. Okay, let's get back to Ottocon's lab now. Bye for another ration here. Come on. And more ammo. Oh wait. The thermals. That's right. I said I'd get the thermals. Yeah, who knows? Maybe the trigger will still be in place because she's not supposed to be there. Nah, probably not. Now, the thermals, that's a level 4 door as well. But now there's a dude up here, which makes it a little bit annoying. Because now this floor, this noise-making floor here actually becomes relevant with that guy here. Usually they can't hear you from below. Let's see, maybe take care of him before we go in. Remember one of the trailers actually showing this exact part with Snake and oof. Classic. Nope. The Snake doing a roundhouse kick on this guy in an early trailer. Yeah, we did the thing where I was too close when I grabbed him, so Snake ends up sliding in front of him and he alerts. But if you choke him slowly, it doesn't matter. The alert ends and there's the ration. Cool. I have no idea what you're talking about, Corduroy. Thermals. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying. It's one of the quirks of MGS1 gameplay you have to get used to. How the grabbing animation makes Snake slide forward. So if you're already too close to someone, you'll end up sliding right through them and in front of them. And that's why you get alerts by grabbing people sometimes. It's all really because you're too close. That's all it is. You gotta do it more or less at the maximum distance or minimum distance that you're allowed to do it. Now we should be able to see all the new claymores in here. There's a lot more. I like to just stick to the wall here. Technically there is a better path through the middle that's a little bit faster. but this one's pretty brainless. Just stick to the left side here and you won't run into any claymores or cameras. Oh yeah, let's do the calls about the gas here. So we have to be in an alert. Let's see if this is the guy that they send after you during alerts. Damn, I actually wanted to get an alert there. Okay, so during this alert, if we call, we'll get some gas lore.
Snake, it's gas. Hold your breath. Your O2 gauge should appear underneath your life gauge. If you don't breathe, the gauge will decrease. When it reaches 0, your life gauge will begin to decrease. Snake, it's gas. Hold your breath. Your O2 gauge should appear underneath your life gauge.
Where's the Naomi call? Naomi should say something about it. Maybe it's too late for it?
Snake.
Ah, that's weird. We should still at least be able to get the Nastasha one.
The area is filled with gas, probably an organophosphate nerve agent like Soman or something similar. Well, your sneaking suit gives you some protection. Also, your nanomachines contain anti-BC neutralizing agents, so you should be okay for a short time.
Oh,
but
maybe.
what you really need is a gas mask. An organophosphate nerve agent is a gas which invades an animal's nerves. It was first used as a weapon in World War II, and the casualties resulting from it were tremendous. In its pure form, it is a colorless, odorless gas. That gas was probably colored yellow to make it easier to detect in case of a leak.
And it's fucking crazy, colorless and odorless. I usually get these calls the first time I get through here, but maybe because we have the gas mask, we don't get the Naomi part of this call.
Snake.
Because they do talk about how you need a gas mask for it. Nastasha still says it even if you have the gas mask, but I guess you have to call without it.
Snake. That's probably some type of nerve gas. It's extremely lethal. Use a gas mask.
Okay. Yeah, if you get an alert here without the gas mask, you're pretty much dead. The O2 goes down way faster than on the other floor with the gas. Maybe like an easy difficulty if you have all the rations. Maybe you can survive it. Oh, nice. That's a little annoying. That means that to get that Naomi call, you have to die, essentially. Nice. Hey, bad. Don't forget, several pounds of muff. And Naomi goes a little bit into more detail about the sneaking suit, like Nastasha mentioned. It's interesting little bits of lore. The sneaking suit is supposed to be the same material as these guys' NBC suits, and how it offers some protection, but you need a gas mask. Ooh, drowning in rations now. Oh, and then Naomi also mentions that the injection she gave Snake also contains some anti-NBC agents. Doesn't mention the Fox that though. Oh yeah, to Ottoman's lab. Is Miller here without a leg and arm? Let me show you something. Just real quick. Where is he? You be the judge. Of course, none of the nonsense that was written later is taken into account. Never, ever make that mistake. Always think of the game you're playing as a time capsule of its own time. Nothing was thought of in advance. Nothing, ever. So at the time of MGS1, they weren't thinking about any stuff in the other games. And that's how it is in the entire series. Pretty easy. Every game was made to be the last. Except it wasn't. Until it was. So, yeah, no. Really good prosthetics there. Master Miller, Foxhound's former survival teacher. He provides Snake support by Kodak. Yeah. Some pretty good shit in the manual. Actually, we should look at it more often. Or did Liquid also pose for the art there? Could be an explanation, right? And that's when people start making all these crazy headcanon, twist your logic and head into a pretzel to try to make sense of things. But maybe that was Liquid posing for Shinkawa's artwork. Yeah, technically, Miller's been dead for a couple days at this point, but then who was Phone? Who was in the Shinkawa artwork? Was that already Miller, or was that Liquid disguised as Miller posing for Shinkawa? Come on, clearly Shinkawa is trying to make a drawing of Miller there. Okay, let's save here.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying.
Oh, that's right, Mailing has
scholar
to
who
comment on
cherishes
this.
The love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Kodak system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
Mailing gets pretty involved there with Otacon's same dilemma as Otacon. Alright. Now we'll take a picture of the police nuts poster. And when it takes like an extra second there to load or to save like that, it's usually a good indication that you've got the ghost. Yep. Okay, that's Dedge here. Go back to the menu. Relax, I'm just going to the menu. Now, if we go to special album, take a look at the photo I just took. Yeah, it took a while to load. There he is. So throughout the game, there's these, what is it, like 40 something? 45, 46, 41? I forget exactly how many. Developer ghosts. Depending on where you take a picture exactly, you might see one of the developers show up. And some of them are in like silly poses, and some of them do weird stuff. They're just trying to be funny or mysterious or creepy even sometimes. MGS1 has these developer ghosts scattered throughout the game, which can be a little disturbing if you didn't know about it to learn about. So yeah, we took a picture of the police not poster, and of course that one has Kojima in it. But there's a lot more. There's a lot more developers, and yeah, look how young he is here. That is Konami ID probably. Yeah, finding one randomly must have been creepy as shit as a kid. I had the strategy guys. I kind of got spoiled for me, but I can't imagine what it would have been like finding it randomly, like looking at your picture just randomly that you want to take, because you might want to legitimately take a picture of the police not poster, yeah, and just have it show up. And then when you have a ghost in your picture, there's this extra option here to exercise. There seems to be strong spiritual existence of the developer in this photograph. Do you wish to get rid of this? Do you wish to play Konami Simulator and get rid of Kojima? Yes. And just like that, he's gone. You can name them, you can save them, you can edit the colors. Actually, let's not save it. No. It'll stay. And a little sound effect there for the exorcism too. Alright. I like to show at least Kojima's ghosts, because, yeah, me guy, kind of, but there's a lot more. That's the mission log here, the ninja, nice. Okay, now we can go back. Just a game. There's also that one ghost in the women's bathroom, which, if you don't have the camera by this point, you can only go in there once when you follow Meryl into it. So if you don't get the camera early, you can never get that one in there. There's also one in the dock area, so really if you want to get all the ghosts, you have to play on New Game Plus. When you start with the camera, so you can take a picture in the dock area. Because normally you can't go back to the dock, only by starting a new game. Did we look at the piss details here? Last few drops. 3 shakes. 1, 2, 3. Zip. And then if we look in first person here, in first person, or when you press against the wall in corner view, you can hear a little bit better. You can hear footstep sounds, and you can hear Meryl's squeaky ass. In this case, this guy's gonna take a piss. And now Meryl's all that's left here. Squeak, squeak. He's got the walk and the sound effects. Alright, time to look at people's asses for a while. My explanation for this is that her ass cheeks are really sweaty. And even if she doesn't find you, she does go to the women's bathroom by herself after a while. Sweaty ass cheeks. And then she just disappears there. Of course, if you take too long getting in there after her, she'll have her pants on, which we do not want. We want her to have her pants off. So in order to do that, she does actually come out eventually. But I'm actually not sure how it plays out if you're just standing here with a door open. Does she just spawn out of nowhere suddenly and alert immediately? Or she probably doesn't come back until we look away. It's kind of smart, I guess. And that reminds me of the elevator in the dock area that never arrives if you're in front of it. Yeah, otherwise we'd see something we're not really supposed to see. Yeah, she's not coming back. So we'll move out of the way. Oh, we gotta call Otacon too.
So Meryl's disguised as an enemy soldier, huh? Well, even so, you should be able to spot her if you look close enough. Use either first-person view or corner view mode to get a really close look.
Close
you might
look.
also try to sneak in by covering yourself with that cardboard box.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, she's dressed up like one of the terrorists. She won't be able to reveal herself if other soldiers are around. You'll have to find somewhere you can be alone with her. Even dressed like that, she's all woman. You see? Isn't there somewhere only a woman can go?
I don't think Nastasha cares.
It is just like Baker said. We are facing increasing
You
danger
mean
from stored
Muff?
nuclear materials. You see, there are 3 elements necessary in the manufacture of nuclear weapons: nuclear materials, nuclear engineers, and manufacturing technology. All 3 of them can easily be acquired by either legal or illegal means. If you have enough money, that is.
Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a reference to Gustavo, but it is a mix of what Holly and Gustavo do in Metal Gear 2. So, yeah, the whole thing with the uniform in the bathroom, and even their cards. You know, Holly has card 4, Gustavo has card 6, and if you average that, you get card 5 from Meryl. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it would explain why Meryl has card 5. Meryl has elements from both Gustavo and Holly, Metal Gear 2, including Holly's frequency as well. Well, it's too late now because the codec is broken, but...
In order to collect data.
Not now, Nastasha. There she is. Hey, what's up? She's still alerted. Damn. Okay, we'll wait again. When she's disguised as a soldier, she only has 2 hits before she dies, like all the other enemy light infantry genome soldiers. What? She didn't see it? She runs back like she has somewhere to be to patrol. In Twin Snakes, she also has a dick hitbox. She knows it's Snake. Instead of getting fully spotted, you could just show her the box and she'll run to the bathroom anyway. She knows that Snake hides in the box. I forgot how to make her go, what? Isn't there a Meryl line where she goes, what? I forgot to do that. I thought it might have been the box. Is it in Twin Snakes maybe? She just goes, huh? For this. Oh shit. Nah, that's not it either. I distinctly remember her going, what? But I don't remember what sort of shenanigans you had to do for her to do that. Anyway, we're quick here. You can follow her and she'll have her pants off. But first, some important calls. Google says, Google or Google AI? Now, that's when you make her blush. She says other stuff like, what are you staring at? And don't stare at me like that. Or, well, we'll see in a minute what her lines are, but what is like her investigating something, I think. I might be thinking it Twin Snakes. Usually mix shit up like that.
Snake, that's a lady's bathroom.
The AI is wrong?
That. Saw Meryl come in here.
Impossible.
So you went in after her? Are you some kind of pervert? I won't let you save your mission now.
Listen, Mei Ling, this is the only place on the base that I can talk to Meryl alone.
Whatever, weirdo. Don't call me again.
Go fucking figure. The AI is wrong. And this is why RAM is $600.
Did you find Meryl?
Sort of. I'm positive I saw her come into this bathroom, but...
There's only one exit, right?
Yeah.
Well, then she must still be in there. Is there any place she might be hiding in there?
Snake, that is a woman's bathroom. You should not be in there.
But I saw Meryl go in here.
Even so, Snake.
This is our only chance to talk alone together. I was sure she was in here.
Yeah, Rykov says that too, but that's not it.
Colonel, I saw your niece, but...
Really? Where?
She went in the ladies' bathroom. That's strange. I saw her go in, but now she's nowhere to be found.
You'll just have to look in the stalls, I guess.
I guess you're right. I'll take him in order.
Man, now I want to fuck with it a little bit just to see if we can get that. But what could it be? Do we just want to... There's a non-zero chance I might be thinking of Twin Snakes. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I remember what it is. I think it's when you touch her with the stealth camo. We can't do that because I don't have the stealth camo right now. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe we can do something close to it though. I think that's what it is. I think it's the stealth camo. Or yeah, when you bump into somebody and they go like, huh? But with the stealth camo, you wouldn't get an alert from it. Damn. Yeah, like this, you just get an alert immediately, so she's not gonna do that, but... Damn, we need the stealth camo to get that line. Very important. No, fuck Twin Snakes. She's not gonna calm down now. She's just gonna be alerted and running. Yeah. We would have to find a way to kind of bump into her without her alerting, which is just a stealth camo, I think. It's the only way to do it, probably. Or like a very exact moment in her patrol pattern. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not the stealth camo either, but... Ah, fuck it. Where'd she go? Did she go to the bathroom already? She must be in there now. Wonder what happens if I just... Oh, I can't open the door. You can only open it. Yeah. Well, that should work. Maybe. Actually, fuck, I don't know. She was already in there. Also, though, the screenplay book for M just One tells us that she was actually hiding in the cabinet under the sink. That's how she disappears. Although you can clearly see her go into the third stall there. You can see the uniform. Like she already took it off. Does that mean that she puts it back on every time she comes back out? Oh yeah, I guess you could take the picture now. There's a ghost and there's a mirror too. But yeah, supposedly, according to the screenplay, she's hiding under there. Cabinet under the sink. And that's why she disappears and Snake can't find her. Okay, let's have her come all the way out. So we know for sure she won't have pants on. Because I'm not sure what happens if she runs back in while she's already inside. See there? If she hadn't seen me, she would have said, what? Probably.
Don't move.
You bump into her.
That's the second
Wonder
time
why.
I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
I can't remember where else it would be.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake.
Or is it in VR missions? No.
Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in
She's
men.
on the fucking floor in VR missions.
You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh?
That blood
this?
it smelled like.
It's
No.
a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he
Wait,
does.
maybe
Killing.
it's
There's no
Lord of
winning or losing
Mines.
for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right.
Maybe
and
it's
you
later.
Fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
I think it might be during the mine part where she says that. I'll have to see.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do.
Hold on, guys. Emotional moment.
I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father. He was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra. If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it.
Is it FAMAS functional?
Inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Yes, only dropped once.
Guarding someplace important.
But no, she doesn't sound like that at all on MGS4. I'm pretty sure I'm not thinking of MGS4.
Okay,
also, Slunky Donk,
better than you.
thank you for the Prime sub.
Man. Follow me.
Welcome aboard. Glad you enjoyed the stream. I'm fairly certain it's either the stealth camo or later during the mine part. If you step on a mine, she will sigh in desperation or disapproval of Snake not listening to her advice. And if you do a couple times, she actually has a couple different reactions. And that's where the what might be. It's either the stealth camo or that, which means we'll have to probably step on a couple mines. So it's a good thing I have full health and a ration here. We'll make sure we don't get hit by a mantis.
Colonel, your niece is fine.
Your niece is
Can't
fine.
relax. Not yet.
I know. Snake,
She's quite a woman.
as commander of this operation, I can't ask you to watch after Meryl, but
Duty first?
maybe I was wrong. Sending my own flesh and blood to war.
She understands about duty.
I know she does.
But what I want to know is, what was the real purpose of this military exercise?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a middleman.
Is this transmission being monitored by the military?
Of course.
I get it.
He slapped her
All the
ass and
world's a stage
put
and we're
snakes in
merely
that.
players, right?
Yes, but even players can influence the play.
I just hope we can prevent it from having a bad ending.
In the real MGS1, she kind of throws her arms up and shrugs and sighs at Snake. But yeah, in Twin Snakes, she slaps her ass when you step on a mine.
You found Meryl. Хорошо.
You managed to link up with Meryl. Good. So now, you must have the card keys that will override the detonation code. You should hurry. The time limit is running out.
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
Talk to you later, Snake.
This is when I like to piss off Mingling. She's a little too happy there.
You called, Snake?
Piss her off
Good luck, Snake.
by calling and not saving for a few times.
What is it, Snake? Be careful, Snake. What is it, Snake? Come on, Snake. Don't call me for no reason.
Now she's not saying anything until we save again, and she'll start making faces. Like, this motherfucker, really? That's where she sticks her tongue out. Whatever, weirdo. Don't call me again. Let's see, I think it's either gonna repeat or she just stops doing stuff now. Yeah. She won't be happy again until we save. Or maybe the loading screen will fix it also. Oh, there she goes again. Nice.
Thank God Meryl's okay. She's a tough one, all right. Although when you look at her, it's hard to imagine how tough.
It must be the walk.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
I also got a key from her. I think I can use it to stop them from launching a nuke.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
There's another thing Mei Ling does, but I don't think she'll do it right now while she's pissed. Let me just see. Normally you have to wait a few seconds without selecting anything here. And she'll start moving her head around, but yeah, she doesn't do it when she's pissed. Hey, we gotta save first.
Mei Ling, how did you get
Oh,
into this
nice.
line of work?
The truth is, I always wanted to become a fighter pilot. I fell in love with jets watching them in the movies.
You'd be surprised how many people say the same thing.
But I didn't want to kill people. That's when I heard that the US Air Force needed people to do BDAs, battle damage assessments.
Those are the guys whose job it is to confirm how successful a bombing run was.
Yeah, so I started to do research into aerial photography and air intelligence. I made it my major.
But there are no pilots who only do BDAs.
That's right, but by the time I learned that, I was already an expert in my field.
Better than an oversight, I should think. Okay, now she should do it if we wait
You
for a few
caught
seconds
Snake?
here. Well, we're waiting. There we go. Also kind of a pain in the ass to get the second part of that call about her background. Mei Ling's calls are a bit annoying to get because there's new calls that will unlock at certain points in the story, but she also likes to repeat her old calls rather than do new ones. But like the pool of calls changes. But oh, she does it again. Nice.
Good luck, Snake.
But yeah, she repeats some of her old stuff instead of going to the new ones. Sometimes it's kind of annoying. Do we want to see the ghosts in here? Nah, fuck it. It's not worth a checkpoint.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Alright, time to stare at Meryl.
What? What is it?
It's subtle at first, but every time she comments on it, her skin tone
What are you
changes.
staring at?
She gets more and more red each time she talks.
Come on, Snake.
She's blushing.
Don't stare at me like that.
Yeah, it goes pretty far actually. Razor sharp tits.
What are you doing?
Could cut a man
Got
in
to get a
half.
move on. What? What is it? What are you staring at? Come on, Snake.
One for the armpits, guys.
Don't stare at me like that. What are you doing? We've got to get a move on.
Oh, the camera. Oh, I wonder if that counts like this. Probably not. Nah. Maybe we reached the maximum red,
What is
probably.
What are you staring at?
Look at those turbo thighs, too. Now that we're waiting around a little here, she's starting to do her idle animation. Tapping her foot. Getting a little impatient.
Like that.
Look how rude she is now.
What are you doing? We've got to get a move on.
Damn, I wanted to save my health for the claymore, so whatever.
What are you doing?
And if we wait even longer than that, eventually she'll get pissed and go towards the door. Right now she's following me around. Also, we can't go back in there.
What are you doing? Let's go to the commander's room.
I gotta take a piss.
Snake, what are you doing? Let's go to the commander's room.
She won't even let you go to the men's room. And now the elevator's off. Although, maybe this was Mantis's doing. Who knows? Even though we had card 5. And we could go back. Get the PSG-1. Nah. The elevator is off now. If we hide under a desk after hitting her, she will instead wait forever until we come out. You have no choice but to come out eventually. And then she'll kick your ass. Nice.
What are you doing?
Dang it, I went in the wrong way. Oh man, another kick.
What are you doing? Snake, let's hurry up and go to the commander's room.
There we go. Waited too long. Now she just goes there herself. But according to my Nikita, she's an enemy. See? Says right there. Oh, is it gonna flash again? Whoops. But it said enemy. So we're gonna do the vent glitch in here. Oh, too slow. Damn it.
What are you doing?
Oh, she's not blushing anymore. And she runs back there. And it's just that anything and the targeting thing of the Nikita says enemy, basically. Oh wait, she'll die if I do that now. We'll stun her so we have time to do the glitch. Bye. Yeah, Meryl can kill you. She does a little bit of damage, so... come on. Oh, man. Ah, I really fucked it up. We do have to get a game over here anyway to get the full extent of the calls with Mantis. We'll start back at this checkpoint. When you die to Mantis, this is a checkpoint. So I guess, yeah, we'll have to do this one a couple times anyway. Let's give her a stun grenade. I really want to get up there, though. Now, it's a regular game over when she kills you. The only unique game over is when she kills herself during the Mantis fight. Man, I can't do this vent glitch anymore. Oh. There we go. Now she'll miss. That's one of the few ways
What are you doing?
you can get her to miss. Why is DRK on Dog's channel? This is my channel now. I just stole it. Yeah, I figured I'd take over both channels. If you can get enough of me. Yeah. There is no more Dog. This is just me now. Come on, where have you been? I know it's been a while since we've done these marathons, but come on. Oh man, I can see some people going, no, Dog, fuck that guy at the arcade, no. You can't keep getting away with it. Took over all the channels. Fuck. Yeah, four channels. Well, what else? What other bullshit do I want to do here? Oh yeah, the box. If you hide in the box when she wants to hit you, she will forcefully
Snake!
take it off. I'm Big Dog.
What are you doing?
No, he's the two of us together. This changes later when the little wolf pup is around. Instead of forcing the box off Snake. That's how you get pissed on. Better get pissed on and pissed off, right? Okay, let's go do part of the Mantis fight. Yeah, you think there would be more unique game overs associated with Meryl, but the only real unique game over is when she kills herself. When Mantis makes her kill herself. There is a very unique game over, so we'll do that. And when you get a continue from the Mantis fight, you'll also unlock the shenanigans with the statues if you do the calls about the controller. So I like to do both at the same time. Get the unique game over with Meryl and get the statues thing. Because you need at least one continue for it. There's probably nothing going on here until she gets possessed.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
Hey there, me.
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Now she won't retaliate anymore if we hit her. She won't blush while the first person view is through Mantis's eyes now, but you could also do it with the camera or the binoculars if you really want to go in first person. Now she's not blushing. If you look in first person when seeing through Mantis's eyes, which is really Meryl's right now. Or Meryl's, that is really Mantis's, however you want to look at it. Snake's huge cigarette. Hey, look, I got one too. It's not quite the same though. He just looks down. Damn, that means there's no way to look through the hole in the box there here.
Colonel, Meryl's acting kind of strange.
Maybe she's just feeling a little tired from all the stress.
Snake, do you hear something that sounds like a song?
Yeah, I do. I started hearing it a little way back. What could it be?
Hurry ahead, Snake. The underground base is to the north, isn't it?
Meryl is acting kind of strange.
It could be the stress of battle. I have a friend who had Chechen syndrome. He became depressed 6 months after returning from Chechnya and took his own life. He was forced to fight people who spoke his own language.
Oh, that
People
reminds
with his
me.
own culture. He couldn't live with the guilt of it.
It sounds like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of veterans returning from Vietnam suffered from that. In fact, many still do.
Yes, it is also similar to the Afghan syndrome. In Meryl's case, it is probably a much more short-term condition. Try to cheer her up. She'll come out of it.
Animantis with the 10
That inner
bucks.
voice that warns
Thank
you
you.
when danger is nearby. You can't learn that in
You
training.
saving Meryl?
You've got to have
Cool.
survived a few firefights, seen a few friends blown away, before you learn that trick.
Let me add this. Can't believe Chad is saving Meryl today. The memory card. I have all my saves of stuff that Mantis talks about. We'll put it on slot 2. She does also read memory card 2, doesn't he? Which is interesting because he can't read controller port 2, but I think he can read memory card 2. That'll be a nice test actually to see. Normally we just have this marathon memory card here, but this is my MGS1 memory card with all the saves of other games that he talks about. Actually, this will be a nice test to see if he can read slot 2 memory card. To make sure the game recognizes it, we'll go here.
What's up, Snake?
Yeah. By doing that check, the game can see both. So my other saves there. Okay.
Be careful, Snake.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
Oh my, Mr. Farbutt. He would know. What a guy. Okay. The door takes an extra second to close here because Mantis is also getting in. And then we're kind of on the timer. Yes, it is I, Three Dog, Tunes and Balls.
How do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me. Oh, Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Don't like grills. Suck on my balls.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
Suck on these balls. Sucking some balls. Balls. Oh shit. Oh well, definitely getting to continue now. Suck on my balls. Oh, she's almost fucking dead from that. Hey, come on.
Useless
My balls.
I hope that's not your only
Balls control, huh?
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis.
My favorite subscriber, Paul Balls.
This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you.
Put your balls on the floor.
Now let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should.
Let's see. Well, he's gonna comment on. He might talk shit, actually. Yep. All those times a dog died in the cell fight. Yeah. That wasn't me. That was 3 Dog. Damn.
Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul.
See if he can read memory card too. Yes. He can. Nice.
So, you like Suikoden? So, you like Azure Dreams? You like Castlevania, don't you? You enjoy role-playing games. I see that you enjoy Konami games.
Not anymore, I don't.
You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless.
Pretend they all have guns.
I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
Put your controller on your balls.
What do you think now? Can you feel my power now?
Sorry, it's 6 axes. Okay. So now we'll get the Hideo screen. Very close to what the video font would look like on old Sony TVs. Kind of meant to confuse you there. It works even better in Japanese because it's even closer. It's like a little tiny part of the kanji. Like Hideo and video are very close, much closer than just the 1 letter difference we get in English, but it still works. And man, in this day and age, there might be people who don't even know what that's about. Crazy, huh? Back when you had to switch your TV to the AV input channel, it will look like that. That's where you would plug in your console, your VCR or something. What's a VCR? So, especially made to imitate what it would look like on a Sony TV back in the day. It's not exclusive of Sony TVs, but the specific font, the specific placement, every brand of TV would be a little bit different with how they would show the AV channel, the AV input channel when there's nothing on it. Yeah, so that's where you would plug in your PS1 back in the day. And the Play on Wars with Hideo and video. Yeah, the thing that Lucas posted is extremely close. Yeah, pretty much all TVs had it, but just a specific font and specific style of it was closer to the Sony was back in the day. So if we don't change the controller, let's do the calls here actually.
That's Psycho Mantis, former KGB psychic. He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked with the FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple serial murderer, and he got too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that, he became a sort of psychic spy working for the highest bidder. He traveled all around the world. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move that you're going to make.
What should I do? I've got no chance of beating him.
There must be some way.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
With each new call, they slowly start hinting at it. They kind of want you to think for yourself a little bit until I tell you.
Not everything you see with your 2 eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind. read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him.
So if we just try to fight him normally, he will dodge 7 out of 8 attacks. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now the 8th attack will hit him. So you could do the fight without changing the controller port or using the statues. It just takes 8 times longer. And then it resets. 1. Oh shit, that might hit me if I don't. Get out of the way. Quit the disc. Is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, whatever. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The punch does half the damage of a bullet. Well, you could punch him. And Mantis is already a freaking bullet sponge as it is. So he probably has the most health out of all bosses. It just takes forever. He takes so little damage. I can't think of another boss that takes so little damage. Maybe like Raven if you shoot him with the SOCOM or something. Yeah, he's more durable than the tank. So, how do we solve this?
He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way. I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
Now they straight up tell you. After calling enough times.
I've got it. Use the controller port.
Alright. So it's not going to change the calls or the thing with the statues. So we'll just do it for convenience now. Now we're going to get his health all the way down to the part where he makes Meryl shoot herself. And then we'll get that unique game over. It'll be late into the fight actually. Oh my god, that one does a lot more damage. Oh well, we didn't even get to the part where Meryl shoots herself. That's okay. It was fucking around because we were gonna get a continue anyway. So when you die after doing those controller calls, which by the way, we're still on controller 2 here, but for this whole checkpoint, the game accepts inputs on the second controller. Even before Mantis, out of convenience, I guess. So once you do all the controller calls, if you still die, that's when the statues start working, and you'll get different calls. But yeah, we'll also make Meryl shoot herself.
My head. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
The statues cannot be destroyed until you die and do the call about the statues. Now, I guess you don't need to do the call. Maybe you just need to die. But like the first time around here, the statues cannot be destroyed until you get the continue. But yeah, now that we got that continue, the statues can be destroyed, I guess. I wonder, actually, let me see if I destroy them now. There should still be the call about it. Just like choking Meryl. Because otherwise it might even be faster to destroy the statues than to switch the controller, depending. But no, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work on the first time here. Do they still tell me about it, even though I already destroyed them? Probably.
Snake,
yep.
Is there some reason you can't use controller port 2? Ah, well, it's okay. Do you see something that looks like a statue on both sides of the room?
Yeah. You mean those things with their faces all wrapped up in leather bands?
Yes. Attack those statues to uncover their faces.
Why?
Those statues were modeled after Mantis's real face. Mantis despises the sight of his own face. He suddenly sees his own disfigured face staring at him.
But we destroy their faces.
Snake, if you destroy the faces of those statues, you should be able to disturb Mantis's psychic powers.
So now, even if we go on controller 1, I kind of did it out of order there, but whatever. We're on controller 1 now.
Snake, if you destroy...
It has the same effect. Now, it should let me hit him. Even on controller 1. But it doesn't make any sense because the statues are destroyed. It's not like you can see the faces. It's just gameplay failsafe. Why would you have statues of yourself made if you hate your face? And why would you bring them with you? And why does it work now that their faces are gone? So many questions, but it's just a little gameplay failsafe. That's why they tell you. Is there some reason you can't use controller port 2? I want to get the unique game over with Meryl now. I guess I forgot to show it. The first time you come here, the statues don't get destroyed. They can't be destroyed. And when he's on the desk like that, you can hit him. It sounds like I can't breed you when he despises humans trying to procreate. Come on. Damn, you gotta get pretty late into the fight to get to that phase. There we go. Well, one more. First, she tries to shoot Snake. I don't think that one is a unique game order, huh? Bit of a pain in the ass to test. Actually, let's just put her down.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
Okay, we'll let her do that. Get a very unique game over.
No! Meryl!
Why does Snake turn around? He's supposed to be doing that in front of her or whatever.
What happened? Snake? Snake?
Meryl.
Very unique instance in which you hear Snake in the game over screen saying Meryl. And the camera zooms in, Snake drops to his knees. Meryl scream. It's pretty crazy too. Very, very unique game over. There's a few of these unique game overs. We'll be doing them. Next one comes to mind is for the torture. And then there's one for letting the bomb explode. For the liquid fight. We'll do all those. I'm trying to think if there's any more unique game overs. Meryl, torture, liquid fist fight. Oh yeah, Ocelot, the Ocelot fight. When you kill Baker. You idiot! You hear Ocelot in the game over screen. Actually, you hear Ocelot for the torture one as well. Okay. I guess we'll get serious now. Ah, damn, it saved this. The damage that Meryl did to me? That's weird. Okay.
My head!
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Could also snap Meryl's neck just for the sound effect of it. Why not? Hey, what's up, Awesome? One of those early demos with this is the Japanese one that had the early Snake artwork in the codec. Hey, Starknado, what's up? Balls duet. Maybe when we switch again and Dog's back. I might be delirious enough for that. Ask him.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
What song would we sing? Yeah, it's good to be back doing these marathons, man. We'll have one next month for sure. And I've heard rumors of another marathon. Besides that. But that's all I can say right now.
But I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can.
The internet has indeed been fixed. Yes.
Stop, Meryl.
Not again. We're doing another one of these with Dog on my channel next month. And then there will also be something else kind of in between that. Yeah, there's such a huge weight off my shoulders, the internet nonsense. That's so good. I wish I'd mess with this ISP sooner. I can't say much more, but it will involve someone else. Oh yeah, is it the last phase now? Cool, okay. Oh, what the hell? It hit me while I was crawling. That's weird. Let's do the rest of the calls here.
A psychic soldier, yes. Although they will not admit it, many countries have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. Psychics range in power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural disasters. But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
Marathon remake. Yeah. By that logic, we should all say I'm really sleepy. I hear that's how you do marathon remakes. You just phone it in at 4 a.m.
Please, Snake, you've got to save her.
Natural Disaster 3DS. Or Delta Controls.
It's true. Your enemy is a powerful telepath. But you've got more battle experience. You can do it, Snake.
Not too many interesting calls. The Naomi one probably being the more important one, where she mentions that he got too deep into a serial killer's mind and became just like the killer. Working on some investigation he was doing.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
You killing
Any
Meryl?
family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone
Oops.
else's life.
So you are
This
all alone.
was-
Just like Mantis said.
Other people
Was
just
it AD for
complicate my
both?
life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
Anyway, thank you. We got a anonymous $30 1 cent donation. Was save also 80 before that? Whoops. Let me double check here. Yeah, I thought it was 50. Did I mess it up? Another $1 donation for Mel. Did I? Oh, kill was okay. Save was 71, and then 80. Okay, no, yeah, we're up to date here. It was 81, and then another $1 to kill. Thank you. Control board. Now we get a couple camera angles for Mantis's dead body as well. Is it just that one? Oh, there's another one.
The tongues of dying men enforce attention, like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breath. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him. Please, Snake, don't give up.
Same quote she repeats later in MGS4, but at times about Sneak.
Psycho Mantis. What a pathetic man. He was born with all the right tools, but he never knew how to use them.
I thought you were friends. Another $1 to save. Thank you.
So ironic. People are working as slaves to pay for weapons that must never be used. Weapons that target the people themselves. It is madness.
A psychic soldier. What a waste. I guess fighting was all he ever knew.
Are you feeling sorry for him?
Mantis had incredible power. Fantastic power. Maybe that power could have been used to make people happy. It's a sad thing when you see all that power being used just for war.
It's okay, he moved the bookshelf.
It looks like Meryl's okay. Thanks, Snake. Snake, there's no time left. You've got to hurry up and get to the underground base. You should be able to go north from the commander's room.
Also have this cool 3D map of the communications towers here. Two walkways, Tower A, Tower B. There should be... Oh yeah, the Armstech logo there. One of the few places where you can see the Armstech logo. AT. Maybe it's got a little bit of the snowfield as well. Nice. And this whole thing with the commander's room never really made too much sense to me. It's a bit of a mess. How it's supposed to be some police commander, like some of these paintings here, like these guys are previous police chiefs or something that Mantis supposedly worked with, given his background in investigating murder crimes before, and that's how he became just like a serial killer, going by the call with Naomi there. But why is it called the commander's room? Who's the commander? It's not like they had a police force on Shadow Moses. It's just kind of weird. But apparently that's what these guys are. Way fancier room than anything else on the base. Very different. Oh, what the heck are the statues? Oh, that's right, because... didn't I destroy both of these? I lost track how many continues I got after that. In Liquid's office. A nice floppy disk there. Mantis is not the commander, but like he worked with police commanders, I guess. That's what those guys are. But they brought all this garbage in with them. The lore goes that Foxhound brought a bunch of stuff, like Ocelot brought the torture machine with him, and I guess Mantis brought the statues and the paintings. Foxhound was originally assigned to kind of supervise and protect and keep the whole exercise here under protection, hush-hush, as Meryl calls it, when they rebelled. So they were originally supposed to be here, I guess, but I don't know, the whole commander thing is a bit confusing to me.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
And if we simply try to follow her, this is a dead end right here. There's some ammo. And there's dead end with a hole in the wall where you can see Meryl through here. I should get there so fast. She also has like a different animation there for waiting. And we gotta go around. We should get a few calls about fighting in the dark here.
Don't suddenly look into the dark. Look slowly from a light area to a darker area. If you do that, your eyes will gradually adjust and you'll be able to see better in the dark. Try not to play in the dark either.
Throws in that real life advice at the end there.
When you're fighting in the dark, you need to use your sense of hearing and smell. Don't trust your eyes. Use your ears. Feel the flow of the air with your whole body. That's the way to tell where your enemy is. People sometimes panic in the dark. Try to stay cool. When you're wearing night vision goggles, the light gets amplified 100-fold. So if you look at an explosion or a stun grenade, you may burn your retinas. If that happens, it'll take a little while until your vision returns.
I don't think I picked up the MVGs, did I? Yeah. They're just kind of not that useful.
People sometimes panic in the dark. Try to stay cool.
Snake, Metal Gear is in an underground base to the north. Hurry! You should use your night vision goggles in dark places. If you want night vision goggles, there's a pair in the lab at the Warhead Storage Building.
The lab? Some B1 though. And as soon as we get inside the cave here, the calls will change to the dogs.
Those are wolf dogs in there. Just like their name, they're a cross between huskies and Alaskan wolves. They were bred to be used as sled dogs.
They were trying to create an animal that would combine the gentleness of a dog with the endurance and ferocity of a wolf, but they didn't get the stamina and power they were hoping for. On top of that, their personalities wound up closer to wolves. Most of them won't even let you get close. That's why they never caught on.
Oh, that's right. You're a musher.
Yeah. And after they outlawed the use of hybrids and dog sled races in 2002, no one even wanted to breed them anymore. I heard that most of them were put to sleep after that.
Yes, but some of the wolf dog pups that were thrown away went wild. I've heard that wild wolf dogs hunt in packs, just like wolves. Better be careful.
Snake, don't kill the dogs, please.
What are you talking about? If I don't kill them, they'll kill me.
But those dogs are just innocent animals.
If they were guilty, it'd be okay.
But you keep dogs, don't you?
So what? This is war. My private hobbies have got nothing to do with it.
Snake's just salty they already killed his 50 huskies. I don't think Nastasha cares about any of this.
20th century, in order to be a military superpower, you had to first be an economic superpower. But things changed toward the end of the century, after the collapse of communism. With all the surplus weapons and technology floating around, even economically weak countries could have a powerful military.
Should you have a new set of calls here, maybe?
According to the military doctrine, which is the basis for NATO expansion, a preemptive nuclear strike may be undertaken if there is a sufficient threat of a regional conflict spreading to a large-scale war. In the face of all this NATO expansion, Russia might feel the need to flex their nuclear muscles, if only to show NATO that even with their aging arsenal and diminished army, they are still a major power. Russia could no longer pay enough money to its leading scientists, so they sold their weapons and weapons technology to the highest bidders. NBC weapons flowed into the hands of dictators and terrorists. The military balance of the world crumbled. The world has never seen the balance of power shift so quickly and dramatically. When Dr. Emmerich designed the new Metal Gear prototype...
Yeah, that's an old call.
Be careful. Wolves have the advantage in the dark. Not only can they see better, but they have a keen sense of smell as well. You'd better use your night vision goggles. Ask Dr. Emmerich where the night vision goggles are.
Cool little detail is when you have the stealth camo and the guards can't see you, the dogs still attack you. They can smell you. So the stealth camo is not effective against the wolf dogs. Can I get past this guy maybe? Oh shit. Oh man, those sound effects are kind of gnarly. I forgot. Hold on, I kind of want to maybe get a checkpoint here. We'll feed the dogs a little. They heavy lifted. Thank you for the 41 months. Not 3 dog though. But yeah, we'll check out the Volume 2 Master Collection. It'll be around the time we're doing the next marathon on my channel, so we might just do MGS4 and Peace Walker on that. Nom nom nom. Yeah, those sounds. Bad doggo. It doesn't do that much damage though while you're down. I actually didn't know that they did less damage with the bites there. Yeah, they do more damage when they jump there.
Snake,
Still just a regular game over. I haven't died to the dogs in ages. I wanted to see those sounds. Just your case, fine. So I guess a good way to get through here is with a stun grenade. It blinds the dogs just long enough that you can get through the whole cave. Get in there. And then we'll get pissed on. This is the PS3 PSN version. Meryl's disappointed.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
I always thought it was maybe something you could do to impress her. Maybe to be good with the dogs instead. But she always says that. She's always just kind of disappointed that the dogs attack you, I guess. There's not much you can do about it the first time through here. Until you get the handkerchief or you get pissed on here. But they like her, I guess. Ah, little wolf pup fell asleep. Nice. It's kind of rare. The big ones can fall asleep too in that pose. I always like to take a second to appreciate just how good these dogs look for PS1 graphics, PS1 models. There's some of the few NPCs that actually have eyes instead of like a blur of pixels in their eyes like humans do. Considering that they have the polygon count and pixel count of with everything else also being rendered, Snake and Meryl. Just a blur of pixels for eyes.
What is it?
But they're pretty good. Yeah, more detail than human eyes. The only human that has an eye is Gray Fox. That's not like a blurry pixel mess like this.
What are you staring at?
But then again, he does only have one eye, so maybe that's why.
Come on, Snake.
Now we gotta do something chat is not gonna approve of, but chat turns into a bunch of autocons for this. Obviously you can kill the dogs, but come on, they're video game dogs. We do not condone violence against animals. You take quite a few hits. I guess it depends on difficulty too. Oh man, that sound. Rip. The detail is that the little guy is immortal. Little wolf pup. You can shoot him all day and he can't die. Which is kind of cute, I guess. That would have been too far even for this. So he's immortal. Maybe he's immortal because he shows up later for the second wolf fight. Maybe he's immortal because you need to be pissed on here so that you don't miss your chance to get pissed on.
Let's go, Snake.
Meryl just casually saying let's go. Man, you think Meryl should attack you when you do this or something. They should have Meryl slap Snake when you do this. Yeah, little guy doesn't die. Now, how else are you gonna find out about this detail if you don't try attacking the dogs? Oh shit, we got Meryl too. That means she's gonna ask the dog to piss on me. Nice.
What are you thinking?
How she usually forces the box off a Snake if you put on the box after hurting her. Here she will command the little wolf pup to pee on you. And without the box, she makes him just bite your ankles.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it should work in reverse too. If you heard the dogs, Meryl slaps you.
Snake, Metal...
Otacon doesn't even care if we're here. He only cares on this side of the wall.
Snake, those dogs!
Give me a break.
Give me a break. Now that we got peed on, the box smells like dog piss, and they'll like me. They'll let me through next time. Damn, I ended up taking a bunch of damage here anyway. I wanted to fuck with the mines a little bit. Let's call Mingling so we can get the second part to her background.
What's up, Snake?
Not sure exactly when it triggers. Not this.
In China, they say, rashness brings success to few, misfortune to many. Snake, go forward when it's safe, but retreat when there's danger. You'll just have to play it by ear depending on the circumstances.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
Wrong version for the butt slap, unfortunately. There's a couple things going on here. For one thing, you can just go straight forward from where you start. It doesn't matter. The footprints start disappearing pretty quickly, actually. And if we take a look, I guess that claymore on the left must be facing the other way. So you can just go straight. You don't have to follow all that. But if we do step on a mine, Meryl will be disappointed. Really? Yeah, she actually has a couple different sounds there. Let's see. She had a different reaction too. Maybe it depends on the exact mine. Holy shit, we got it mid-explosion. Look at Snake. Nice. Let's see if I can afford one more. Dang it. We won't get to see her reaction for that one. I wonder if it depends on the exact mine you step on, or how many times you do it. But if you get a continue here, the footprints will be gone. And instead, she'll be giving us warnings when we get too close to a mine.
Careful.
And it prevents you from moving for a couple seconds there. It physically stops you. Takes control away.
Be careful, Snake.
When she says that.
Careful.
Nice.
What?
There it is. See, I knew it was the mines. That makes her go, what? Oh, I forgot for a second how to, we were talking about earlier, how to make her go, what? It's the mines. There you go.
Watch your step.
But yeah, in Twin Snakes, she turns around and slaps her butt to tease you with it.
Watch your step. Careful.
They should show her shrugging when you die too. What? Yeah, to get her to give you these little warnings here, you gotta get a continue here. Because there's no longer any footprints, so that's how they make do for that. There's no Meryl footprints.
Watch your step.
Oh shit. Sometimes she says it's too late anyway. We get another what?
Be careful, Snake.
Maybe it really is that mine on the right that does it.
Be careful, Snake.
She says it's too late. Even if you don't move, you still blow up. Let's try once more. I wonder if I can survive this one too, somehow. Not enough health. But I think we've seen all her reactions there. Just in different order.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
So is this the what? Mine.
Watch your step.
It is. Seems to be how it works.
Snake, there's no time left. You've got to hurry up and get to the underground base.
No mention of the mines.
There are many.
No intercession.
Snake, Metal Gear.
Nobody talking about the mines.
You need to make snap decisions. In war, the difference between living and dying is counted in milliseconds.
We got through it somehow. Damn, that was hard.
Meryl.
What is it?
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No.
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake, thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Naomi thinking you're just the sum of your genes. You're genetically inclined to be. That's all you are. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior, so you can't save her. She's right.
How could you? Why? Snake.
Get all these calls here for shooting her a little bit.
Snake, what the hell? Are you trying to kill Meryl?
You've gone insane?
Oh, why'd you do it? Snake.
You asked me to.
Stop it! You'll kill her!
Snake.
Snake, stop!
Yeah, it was Wolf hitting her.
Snake. Leave me.
Snake, Meryl's in danger. Find a sniper rifle so you can shoot back at Wolf. It's the only way to save Meryl.
Hold on. I'm not done with these calls yet.
Could you? Why? Snake.
The terrible Snake!
Oh, why'd you do it? Snake.
No! I can't believe it. Snake has gone insane.
Snake, you're a poor excuse for a man.
No, I can't believe it. I think that's the last one.
Snake, stop!
Let's see if there's a unique motive for letting Wolf kill her. Maybe. I haven't done that in a while.
Get out of here. Snake.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Nope. A regular ass game over. Damn, you think they would have one? It takes so little damage, actually.
How could you? Why? Snake. Snake. Leave me.
What? Oh, shit. Not sure.
Why'd you
Oh, it was a grenade.
Snake?
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Even if you kill it, that's just regular game over too. Okay.
Sniper Wolf is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but
What?
Sniper Wolf can go for a whole week with no sleep, no food, the sight's never straying from her target. And on top of that, she takes diazepam, so her hands never tremble.
Everyone knows.
Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, but where can I find a sniper rifle? I can't ask Meryl.
What about Dr. Emmerich? He's been on the base for a while. He might know.
Stay out of her range.
He's gonna be happy about this.
Otacon, have you ever seen a sniper rifle anywhere on this base?
A sniper rifle?
Meryl's been shot by an extremely good sniper.
Sniper?
A high-quality sniper rifle is the only way I can fight back.
I saw a PSG-1 in the armory in the second floor basement of the tank hangar.
The second floor basement of the tank hangar? Great! Go all the way back there?
Well, yeah.
Who's messing with the sounds? On the other channel.
Nothing.
You discovered the secret sauce. That, yeah, if you play my sounds from my channel, will also show up here. What? Hold on, was it viewer messing around or? Yeah, it does work. I still have the source up, so it works.
Otacon.
You really have to go out of your way for that, but it works.
Head north from your current
You
position.
cannot win without a sniper rifle. You cannot save the girl either. Find a sniper rifle. It is the only way to save Meryl.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper.
Alright, let's just go get the PSG-1. Dog might not have channel points, but you can still spend my channel points for this, I guess. Nice.
She'll die if you leave her like that. Aren't you going to save her?
Hey, Enigma.
Just bait. It's me they want. If I step out there, I'm gonna get picked off, and who's gonna save Meryl then? I'm hoping that as long as I don't fall for it, they'll leave Meryl alive.
So you're just going to leave Meryl there? She's hurt.
I know what I'm doing. Meryl understands too.
That's horrible.
You're right, it is horrible, but that's war, and the first rule of war is to stay alive.
Everyone's favorite activity, backtracking. How do you do, fellow piss enjoyers? I too smell like wolf piss. Yes. I forgot to show what happens if you try to just walk out there and get close to Meryl, but all that happens is that you get shot and pushed back immediately. It's not even like wolf. I mean, it's supposed to be wolf shooting at you, but it's just immediate. It's kind of independent from where she's actually aiming at. It's just when you cross the line there, it shoots you and puts you back, pushes you back a little bit. You can glitch past it and punch Wolf in the face, but we're not doing that. My chef grenades. The only weapon you can equip here. Snake actually runs a little tiny bit faster when you have a weapon equipped. So it's just kind of a habit. Nope. Man, I was close. That kind of would have killed me too. And then I guess there's no particular reason to hang around the armory too long. So we'll actually do the efficient strat to get the PSG-1. All they talk about is getting the PSG-1 here anyway. There's no other calls. Flip this guy. Stop at the corner. Wait for this guy. Get in. Get through the lasers. Because you want to immediately fuck off. Back out. It's not worth picking up the ammo.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
That'll give me time to get away here. Let's see if we can get the call.
Excellent. That is a PSG-1, one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It is accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. Unlike other sniper rifles, the PSG-1 is not bolt action. It is semi-automatic. Its best feature is that it allows for rapid fire. When you are shooting over long distances, the slightest tremble can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible.
You gotta do drugs if you want to be a good sniper.
What is it?
Vodka.
I just forget it.
Sounds erotic with the stash. Not as much as Ocelot talking about slamming a long silver bullet into its well-greased chamber. That also comes to mind. It's very sexual. To the point where they had to censor it in Twin Snakes. They completely changed that line. I don't remember what the hell he even says in Twin Snakes. Just some random shit. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think there were some I forget if it was some commentary or some notes or something on it, or if it's just much more apparent in Japanese that Ocelot is sexually obsessed with his gun. And the way he strokes it too. diazepam here. Okay. Ocelot screams from headshots and twin snakes. Ow! Something like that. Ow! Boom, 3 headshots done. Get some more diazepam here. Should be some ammo too. Got his voice changer. Live stream fail. Streamer forgets voice changer. Alright, it's time to learn everything there is to learn about sniping. But Nastasha.
Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin. Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs.
Why can't you say streamer? What?
Most soldiers can hit a target at 300 meters. I have a friend who can hit one at 520 meters.
It was Ames. Cool story, but how does it help?
To be a good sniper, you must have nerves of steel and lots of patience. Sometimes you have to sit in position for days, barely moving a muscle. The most important thing is to wait for your opportunity and then take it.
Don't worry, Malinky. You can say streamer when I'm around. We won't tell dog. What? That's one of the most random things you could get mad about.
A slight tremor in your hand can cause you to miss a target 60 meters away by a half a foot or more. Concentrate. Hold your breath and try to stop your hand from moving.
60 meters, half a foot. Pick a system and stick to it, Nastasha. What the hell?
The most important thing is to zero your rifle scope. If you do not zero your sight correctly, you will never be able to hit your target. Your sight might be slightly off, so
this is
it
a
would be a
weird
good
call.
idea to try a test shot. If it is off, you will have to take some lead for that when you shoot.
Don't worry. This was Sniper Wolf's rifle.
In that case, you had better not mess with it.
This was Sniper Wolf's rifle. That's really odd that Sneak says that. Like, was it though? And how does he know? It's really weird. There's like no indication whatsoever that it was her rifle. It's kind of an odd call. I mean, it's a cool detail, I guess. Maybe it smells like piss. Maybe it smells like unwashed wolf piss. But I don't know.
At a distance of 400 meters, a 1 degree difference in air temperature will take you about 1 centimeter off your target. Atmospheric pressure will affect your shot in the same way. That is why you have to aim differently depending on the conditions. Have you ever heard of the Magnus effect? Normally, a rifle bullet rotates and curves slightly to the right. That is called the Magnus effect. Think about Comrade Magnus when you are lining up your crosshairs.
It does kind of shoot to the right a little bit.
Get on your stomach.
According to the SWAT manual, the longest a shooter can stay adequately focused on his target is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the observer and the shooter change places. Sniping is usually a two-man job. It looks like your target is stationary. If you've had enough practice, it shouldn't be a difficult shot. The scope of a sniper rifle is extremely powerful. On the other hand, it's got a very narrow field of vision. If you're searching for your enemy's position, it'd be better to use your binoculars. According to the SWAT manual,
The tranquilizer that Wolf is using is diazepam.
Diazepam?
It's benzodiazepam-based anti-anxiety drug. It has a strong effect on the central nervous system, and it's often used as a psychotropic drug.
So how does it stop your hands from trembling?
Anti-anxiety drugs are also effective as muscle relaxants. They're widely used to treat psychosomatic disorders such as autonomic ataxia or as pre-anesthetics to relax patients before an operation.
I see.
But be careful. If diazepam is used in large doses over a long period of time, it becomes addictive like alcohol. An adult should take no more than 1 to 4 doses per day, with each dose being 0.25 to 0.5 milligrams each.
Jeez, you sound like a doctor.
I am a scientist.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper
Yeah.
Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
And obviously in games everything has to be scaled down, otherwise it's just not big enough yet. I don't even think that's 100 yards, man. Might be 75. Maybe 50. Maybe not 50. But yeah, there's no way the FAMAS wouldn't reach that far. But for gameplay reasons, we need the PSG-1. Ah, man, why did I move the crosshair? It wasn't the right spot. Totally dead. Hey, Otacon, check this out. His face.
Good job with Wolf. Is Meryl okay?
I don't know. I don't see her around.
You don't think she's been captured, do you?
Could be. Let's ask Wolf. If she's still alive, I'm gonna get some answers.
Snake.
About Meryl.
Snake.
I'm counting on you.
Hold on, now the real sniper challenge begins. These little bastards. They can get pretty fast. Ooh, like that. Damn it. Don't have C4 either. Might have to use grenades. Motherfucker.
Snake, we don't need trap. We need someone to stop that goddamn nuke from getting launched.
We need more ammo to get the other call. Meryl can wait. Slowest 308 in history. You can also use C4 or a well-timed cooked grenade to get those rats over there. Oh, also there's some ammo. Where Wolf was. Now, let's see if we can do it. Damn it. Oh, double. Oh my god. Okay. Have you tried aiming the gun? I'm just gonna grenade them. Probably get hurt, but we should be able to survive one. Maybe not actually. Could play some C4 in this. You really see them up here. There we go.
Snake, is killing rats really that fun? Torturing small animals is a sign of a warped mind, you know.
I'm not torturing them, I'm killing them. Big difference. Behind the barrel? What's behind the barrel? Like these barrels? Oh, at the start of the level. I think that's like FAMAS ammo or SOCOM ammo. Wait, I don't think I know about this. Oh, there's rats here too. Oh. Oh, I see, I see. I remember hearing them sometimes while we do the wolf fight, but yeah, I don't usually kill these. It's more fun to snipe them. Look at him. Ah, he turned. I thought you meant you were supposed to snipe from behind the barrel. Like, how does that make a difference? Oh, I'm trying to get a picture of that angle. These respawn? Look how cute he is like that. Oh, they just spawn behind that barrel? Yeah, I don't think I knew about that. I just remember hearing them. I thought they were like up on the pipes or something. Let's see, can we just grenade this corner then? Oh shit. Nah, sniping them is more fun.
Snake, we don't need a rat trap. We need someone to stop that goddamn nuke from getting launched.
I mean, you can see rats on the pipes in the dock area. So, Oh, they're just an infinite spawn point of push fruit. I did not know about this actually. Damn, I guess we need some sort of explosive for it though. Or it is. Oh, can I just spawn camp here? Oh, that doesn't work. Like shooting rats in a barrel. Wait. I guess you need explosives, huh? Maybe from the other side. That doesn't seem to work. But I guess that's a good spot to grenade. I didn't know there was a freaking rat behind the barrel, yeah. Mind blown. Is it in Twin Snakes that there's rats on the pipes in the dock? Now I don't remember. I think it might be in both. I think in Twin Snakes is in a cutscene, like in the intro scene, you can see a rat in the pipe. Okay, well, stop fucking around with rats.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling? Something you ate?
No, I'm serious. Like a premonition or something.
Alright, we'll save.
Snake, it's all up to you.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense with the calls being loaded depending on the area you're in. I guess a few areas with rats load that call into the memory or something, like the blast furnace in here. That's interesting though. We'll be doing the unique game over for the torture as well. Maybe in between the tortures I can save in the cell so we don't have to do this part again. And it looks like Meryl's saved for the time being.
Don't move!